I just want to show the copyright police this is a bowl. It is not music. We got rejected by Sony. I disputed and they rejected my dispute. I said, watch the whole thing. Tell me where it is. But Sony and Universal and all of them, that is not music. That is right there. And we would welcome you to stay for the whole thing, too, by the way. Those of you who slap copyrights on our videos because you hear angels singing. Gotta love it. I'll be right back. Let's do some rain stick. And Arnaldo, look familiar? Huh? Yep. That's from Arnaldo. So he can set us straight on this, but I think it's from Norway. Beautiful shot. So those of you joining us from the music companies, hopefully you're watching this so that you can see that we don't play music. This is a rain stick. It was purchased in Cherokee, North Carolina, but angels can sing through this, and that's probably what you're hearing. So just so you know. This is the kind of stuff we do around here, you see. We got a copyright violation on the last one where I told that amazing story last week, and we knew that that was some crazy energy, right? We knew that was high. We got 2 that night, and one was from Sony Music, and I disputed it, and they rejected my dispute. So I got to appeal. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, these things are more in the moment anyway, but it's just fun to play with whatever's causing that for them to hear music in our broadcasts is just amazing. So, wow, we got a great crowd in here tonight. Thank you guys for being here. We're going to just kind of be chilled out here tonight. Last week was pretty intense, and so we're just going to, and I thought, there we go. Exactly. Jeannie, you're right on it. Perfect. So as you guys have requests of anything, please drop them in. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, San Sebastian. Okay. Oh. This is Arnaldo's backyard, see? And Facebook thinks it's Norway. You can't make this stuff up. Okay. Have you checked their stock price? Like, I should get a thing of Facebook stock. I mean, it looks like a ladder falling off of the roof. Oh boy, that's just too funny. That's great. Hey, you guys are joining us on Facebook. If you would like your names to come up like this, great, Susan. So glad to hear that. Then if you go into that link that's right there in the post that you clicked to get to this, and you can set it up, and then I think you have to refresh your page. If you'd like to do that, you don't have to. We'll catch you. All right. I've got so much fun stuff. This is a new deck. See, all the good stuff is green. Here, let me do it this way. All the good stuff is green. So, let's see, I'll just move this for a quick second. This is the Light Seers deck. This was the deck that Brittany brought to the trip, North Carolina. And she sent me an email months ago from this deck. First reading, one of the early readings that she had done from it. And it indicated some very specific things related to the radio show project that I've been working on for the last 3 years, actually. And it said I needed to clear my calendar for some more important things. So I've done it. And I got one of those decks. It's amazing. So another green card. Here, let me do this. This is so funny. These cards are green. Okay. So here's the card. It's the 10 card, the Arcana card, the 10, the wheel. And the pictures in this deck are just incredible. And they're very contemporary. So, yeah, it is really a cool deck. And now you guys keep dropping things in. This is great. I'm seeing these, and we'll kind of come back on them. But, oh boy, Brittany, I'm sorry to hear this. Lots of COVID through Brittany's family. Yeah, they really are pretty. Okay, so the 10, here's what I'd like to show you is the book, which I think we can get here without it chroma keying out. So show you how it kind of structures this. So here's the positive side up here, and then the shadow side, and then a brief paragraph. So let me read you what the number 10 wheel card is. So the Light Seer side, the positive side, changes, fate, destiny, a lucky break. Now, I drew this maybe 5 minutes before we went on. Cycling up through karmic lessons. Sounds like the Fun Astrology podcast right here, doesn't it? The chaos of creation, a turning point, serendipity. Ah. What about the shadow? Misfortune, karma, a need to relinquish control. Ooh. Think about that one for a minute. Let that soak in. A need to relinquish control. The ups and downs of life, the inevitability of change, an unexpected setback. That's on the shadow side. I want to put this up. Thank you, Melissa, for this, that Hay House is having a great sale. New decks and some cool books. Great. Here's what it says. Get ready, sweet souls, for the wheel is about to gift you divine blessings. The wheel of fortune. Synchronicity is afoot. So look for wonderful new opportunities to propel your life ahead. Be prepared for fortuitous meetings or a fork in the path that will change everything for the better. Wow. If you're open to spotting opportunity, it is yours for the taking. Wow. Are you awake? Are you watching? Are you anticipating? Just follow the breadcrumbs of serendipity and fate toward your happy ending. Remember that the wheel is always spinning and that things are never the same as they were before. Learn to enjoy this constant regeneration and know that with every spin, we have the chance to cycle upward toward our own expansion and enlightenment. Choice being the operative word there. Trying to control the outcome of the Wheel of Fortune would prove to be impossible, so don't. Grab your lucky dice and see the spinning of the wheel for what it really is. All the beauties of a lifetime of experiences waiting to spring forth and be lived. I allow the transformative energies of fate to help me expand my experience. Wow, what a setup for tonight. That is incredible. Wow, awesome. All right. Here is a note. Melissa will be in the St. Pete area. You going for Thanksgiving, Melissa? You guys should hook up. You guys should absolutely hook up. So is Brielle on? Let's see if Brielle's on here. Oh yeah, she's on. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So okay, they're connecting. All right, you guys take it from there. Okay, let's see what other goodies do we have here. So talking about the what's going on, why that card is so relevant is right here. This is the week ahead. This is just 1 week in front of us. Today, Venus was in a sextile to Pluto. That's kind of interesting because where I am, I got notice tonight that the people next door, the couple that lives directly next door, breaking up. Maybe from the you can't make, and what the sextile would indicate, it's for the best for both of them. So we wish them well. And we wish them comfort in the pain of a relationship separating. Tomorrow, the moon moves into Leo and the sun trines Neptune. If you guys don't have your journals with your coffee and your Fun Astrology podcast in the morning, you're going to miss out. Like the book said, don't mess up. Don't miss this. Tuesday, Venus, benefic planet, good planet, positive planet, trines Jupiter, the ultimate positive planet, expansion. Wednesday, Venus, positive planet, enters Sagittarius, which is, as we say in astrology, ruled, meaning overseen or highly influenced by Jupiter. Just mega expansion Tuesday and Wednesday. The middle of the week should be amazing energetically. Mercury trines Jupiter. That's your thoughts. That's your communication. That's your internal communication. That's what you say to yourself. Sorry, Thursday's getting blocked out there, but Mercury enters Sagittarius. So look, we have Venus trines Jupiter, and then Venus goes into Sagittarius, and then Mercury goes into Sagittarius, And then on Sunday, the sun sextiles Pluto. If you're in the financial markets, you better be trading on the buy side this week. And then Tuesday, the sun enters Sagittarius. So between now and next Tuesday, 3 planets move from Scorpio to Sagittarius. Y'all better get on the beach and have that party. And then Wednesday, Jupiter ends its forever retrograde and turns direct. How about that? Is that some cool stuff ahead? I mean, that should send chills down your spine. That would be just amazing. All right, let me catch up because I really wanted us to just chat tonight. So this is cool. So Melissa, on a healing vacation, I hope you connect with Sean and Brielle. I hope you guys can arrange that somehow, some way. All right, let's see. Yeah, there was another one I want to go up here and yet. Letting go negative thoughts. I know. We do all the time. It's a dance, right? It is a dance. And that's one of the things I never make any bones about that, that life is something that we have to work on every day, all the time. We have to be on our game, and it's a choice, and we can choose. I wish I knew who said this. Who is this? I'd love to know. I would love to share the joy of that. That is so cool. If you can just drop in the chat, say that was me. Okay, so let's listen to see what Arnaldo has here. So he had a healing experiment. I'm going to do this. We'll just go to you know what we should do? Let's do this. This is the heart chakra candle. It was part of my birthday gifts from Sean and Brielle and Canyon. So there's that. We'll just get that going. See the Jengas in the background there too? I did a little set dressing tonight. How about that, huh? So we'll get back to that, but light the candle because we are focusing on our heart tonight and healing. Oh, I love this. Healing experience today. Had a strong dizziness and was taken to the hospital in an ambulance and spent 12 hours. Asked the universe for help and to be able to be here with you tonight. And the medical exams could not find anything wrong, so they sent me home. Arnaldo, oh, you are so precious. You are so, so precious. Thank you for this. And thank you that this was on your mind when you were at the hospital. And I'm glad they didn't find anything wrong. I hope some good rest and self-care will be healing. All right, I want to get these in. So Pam, I want to add Cheryl to the list. She is kind of afraid she's not doing too well. Wow. Allie, this is so cool, and I'm so glad you are back. And that's a radiant picture in your little thing there. I love that. And thank you for being here. This is great. And happy birthday. Happy birthday. So 10, 11 days away. And you are celebrating. She's celebrating life, truly. She is declared cancer-free about a month ago. That is just incredibly awesome. This dizziness, I'll tell you guys something about that here in a second. Here's Wendy's request. This is great, you guys. Thank you. This is what I wanted to do tonight. I wanted you to share. I wanted to hear from you. I get on here and talk way too much. So, baby Tyler, I love this interaction. Thank you very much. Here's a wish from birthday wish from our Brittany. Thank you so much, Brittany. Thanks for sharing your heart. Love that. Okay, look at the pattern here. I have a couple of apps on my phone that alert the solar flares. And where I got interested in this, I've got a couple of friends who are ham operators. And if you know anybody who is a ham operator, you know that the skip from one point, to skip halfway, you can talk from Texas to Africa, on ham radio. Well, they can't right now because, and it's Solar Cycle 25. You can get on NASA.gov. I mean, you know, all the scientific websites. We started it earlier this year, and it's a major 11-year solar cycle. And the reason I'm mentioning this is that I have that app where I have very few things on my phone that fire off notifications because I don't want that thing going all the time, right? But I do have this that alerts. And whenever there's a major solar influence, that phone goes off. Well, Friday morning, I was sitting in my chair over here about 6 in the morning, 5:30, 6 o'clock, and that phone started going off, solar flares. And it went off for about the next 2 or 3 hours. And you know, my heart was not out of rhythm, but it was not right that whole day. And I've seen that pattern now about 3 or 4 times, realizing that there is totally a connection between when that app fires off and those solar flares are going and when something happens to my heart. Now, I don't know if how much difference geography makes. So, Arnaldo, I'm not sure if you could be experiencing something that we're not where I am. But if you just put in your phone solar flare apps, I forget if they cost, they're not much, but it's really pretty interesting to watch that. And if you just, you know, dizzy spells, all of that can be connected to electrical influences, magnetic influences. So now here's Susan, and this is obviously amen for sure that dizziness can be directly linked to the amount of water we drink. So that's for sure. Thank you for that great reminder, Susan. That's perfect. Hey, Robin. Oh, that is great. Thank you for the love. Yes. Download solar flares. Like I said, they're not very much if they cost. I can't remember what was paid. All right. So, oh, here we go. See, this is great. I wanted you guys to chat it up, and you are. This is awesome. Perfect. Exactly. Suggestions for a healing vacation after Christmas or over New Year's. Waynesville, Lake Junaluska, North Carolina. Bring your coat. It'll be cold, but about as healing as it gets around here. I'll tell you, these mountains are magical for that. They are powerfully strong. It would be great to come in the spring when it's a little bit warmer. We crossed the line last night. I drove over to Asheville and got a extra heavy down blanket for the bed, and I got up under that thing last night and was all toasty warm, and it was great. So we kind of turned the corner, and yeah, now I'm looking at going to Florida. I'm going to drill you in Florida. I'm out. I was looking at it. If the market's good to me this week, we might do it. Oh, wow. Yeah, you guys are both on Facebook, so I know you're seeing this with each other. See, the Facebook folks and the YouTube folks can't see each other's chats, so that's why it's cool that we can do it here. Hey, you are more than welcome to come. If you would like to connect, I probably will be here. So during that time that you're talking about, and if you would like to come, these mountains are healing, but when you get up on top of that mountain and it's in the teens and it's humid, that's cold. But I mean, I know you're from Canada, so if you'd like to come, but there is just incredibly powerful energy here. It is, and that energy doesn't go away when the temperature drops. I know about that. Well, there you go. There's a good one. Florida folks are saying, get on down here. Everybody else is. You all might as well come. There's Melissa's hangout. That's where she's going to be. Oh. Hey, Michelle. Oh, she's doing better. That's awesome. Thanks for stopping by. I am so thrilled. This energy really looks like it is going to shift, and um, that we are going to just make my notes here. Brittany's family with COVID. There might be a couple more that I missed, but good. Okay. We're going to get into our meditation here, but thank you guys for just kind of taking this over and chatting amongst yourselves. This has been fun, and I've loved it. And I was hoping that this would happen, so that's great. All right, let's set some intentions for this week. So the energies in the sky is shifting. I mean, if you're reading cookbook astrology, you saw what I mean, how many times did you see Venus or Jupiter or Sagittarius? The energy is lightening up for sure. That's a lot of movement, actually. Hey, Jessica. You know what? Yes, and I'm not trying to be blatant here, but if you go to the funastrology.com website, there is a 101 astrology course. It's $97. And that will get you caught up as fast as possible. That is the quickest way to learn the conversation. And I forget, it's about 12 or 13, 14 hours of total material, but it's very modular, very bite-sized. So you can just dribble into each one. They're short. You're not sitting there for an hour. That was intentional. It's fun astrology sized kind of thing, but that would be the best way. And then Melissa's suggesting you can always get a reading, and we have great readers that are on the funastrology.com website as well. Or if you know somebody, then you can get a local reading. But to me, the best thing is, here's somebody who could help you right here. Talk to this person right here. Thank you for jumping in, Kristen. We have a Discord channel for the Fun Astrology group, and Kristen leads it. And Kristen, whenever I get old and tired, Kristen is going to take over the podcast because she's a great astrologer and she knows her way around the chart quite well. And that's exactly what that Discord group is about. So get in the main chat room there and you can just ask, hey, talking about, so what does it mean that Jupiter's moving into Sagittarius? Well, she can explain that and she loves doing it. So, and probably can strike up a side conversation. You might even talk her into a reading as well. So that would be a great way to do it. Kristen does rock. So there you go. That's perfect. Thank you, Kristen, for jumping in right there. That was great. So we have this, this positive shift. Now, obviously, we can dance our own energy, right? So we're not just subject to the reflection of the energy being portrayed down on us, as above, so below. It's a mirror, it's a fractal, it's reflective of. But the nice thing is, the great thing is that you and I can always decide where we're going to be living energetically at any given point. We don't have to be under some other influence. You learn that lesson, it sets you free. You'll be living like Fred Dodson. When you get that, that's the summation of Fred's work right there. We can choose our own path. Now, a lot of times things come up like blocks. We talked about a massive one in my life last weekend. Oh my gosh. So freeing, but that's part of the journey. That's the subconscious mind mastery. That's the enjoy the journey, because we're on a journey. And it's not, it's not from here to here. It's from here, we go up and we come down a little bit, we go up, we go, a little bit better. And we're working our way there. It's a journey. The road is not straight. So we wander the road, but we can set our intentions and then we trust. See, I love to surf the energy. When it's challenging, you get into a certain mode. When it's breaking free like it is this coming week, you get into a different mode. You get into a mode of, let's roll, let's get on this. So that's why I was saying in the video that I did this afternoon, tonight is a really great night to think of what we're doing here as full moon kind of energy. Create. So think about as we go into this meditation. I want to make sure. Okay. So you guys are connected. Perfect. All right. You guys take care of business there. So as we get into this meditation, let's be thinking about short term. What do you want this week? How about tomorrow? But what would you like? So when we get back together next Sunday night, or when the sun enters Sagittarius a week from Tuesday, or when Jupiter turns direct next Wednesday, where would you like to be that you're not right now? What's a growth step? What's something new you could learn? Like astrology. Get in a course. Start studying. Learn a new skill. Learn a new craft. What can you do to move things forward? Where would you like to be in, say, 3 months, end of the year, 1st of January? What is, as you think back on New Year's Eve, what are you going to be reflecting on? What intentions will you have for the year ahead? Where would you like to be at the end of next year? A year from now, where would you like to be? And think about 3 years or 5 years. Use this energy. That's what it's there for. This is like expansion energy on a platter. It's passing around our group like hors d'oeuvres at a art gallery. If you're hungry, you don't mind what they're serving. It's good for you. Take it. That's what's being offered right now. Take it. Go back to our card, right? The Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is spinning, and it's ours for the taking. So roll the dice, let it go. That's what we're going to do. So there's the Discord group for you guys. Perfect. That is a great group. Kristen is just doing a phenomenal job running that, and so appreciated. And it's just been a growth thing for her too. She's really sprouting into some things new as well. And it's in her chart. See, it's reflective. So we're just passing it along. I'm going to put our candle on for this. Got our bowl up here. We'll kind of use to call this into. No, you can't hear that quite as well. Got some Jenga blocks there. Got our bowl from, we've been sharing into Brock's energy. Let's do an Om to settle into this. And then we're going to create. This meditation is about healing the requests that have come up and creating, putting things out there, surfing this wonderful, beautiful energy that's coming up these next 8 days. Let's do an Om together. Yes, if you'd like to drop your intention in just to put it in to the universe, go ahead. We won't put all of them up here, but just go ahead and do what Kathleen did here and drop it in space and time. The universe will see it. It knows it's there. You don't have to, but just say it if you want to. Won't matter one bit, but if you just want to put it out there, I like to print things and stick them out there and say, here's kind of what I'm intending. And then it might be something that you want to keep close, and that's important too. So I know we had Arnaldo's story, we had Pam, pain, Cheryl, cancer, baby Tyler that Wendy asked for, Susan's dad, Brittany's family. I know there were a couple of others, but just know that they're in there. They're in the collective. And you can drop others in here too if you'd like. We have a strong bond. Some of us have been together for over a year. Let's tighten that bond tonight now as we join our energies together. You've seen a lot of the names tonight of people that have written comments. Everybody's kind of chimed in here. And healing a broken heart. Corky. Thank you, Corky. Let's put our arms around Corky. Pick one of your things on your list. Pick one. Just think of one. See it. Experience the visual. What does it look like? What's the scene? If it were a movie, if Sean were shooting this with his cameras, what would he be shooting? He's the cameraman. You're the director. Tell him where to point the camera. What are you looking at? What do you want captured? How do you want it captured? What's the lighting? What's the scenery? Who's around? Create a little scene in the movie of your life. Now, let's say you were a sound engineer in the booth. You're not on the set, you're in the booth. What does it sound like? What's the climate? Is it indoors, outdoors? What's the environment? Now, Jupiter's around the corner, so magnify it. This is just some good old NLP right here, really. It's just painting a picture in our mind, but magnify it, make it bigger. Whatever you originally thought, multiply it times 2, double it. What would double your original intention be like? But Jupiter's getting ready to get out of retrograde, so let's take it another, double it again. And double it one more time. What would really big look like? Crazy. This is a blank check kind of energy right here. Sometimes this shows up, you have this sometimes. When things align just right, you have blank check energy. Why would you? You just got a blank check. Why would you write it for $100? It's a blank check. Think about that. What would you dare write on a blank check? The Federal Reserve of the United States is going to print the money, give it to you. What would you ask them for? Make that your vision. In fact, ripple that down through your whole list. The federal universe is going to print and create your list. Make it big. It's a blank check. It's just like the government. You can spend all you want. There are no consequences. No, seriously. We have that with the universe, and there is no hyperinflation as the result of. The limitation, the restriction is us. We hold ourselves back. But there's no pain in the process when we do it right. And nobody else gets hurt. Make it big. Dare to make it big. Don't apologize. A lot of you know and followed that I have vocal cord issues. I just created that they would heal without surgery, and they have. I feel the same for my heart. Play on that level. Now, it's like planting seeds. You plant the seeds and then let them grow. Thank goodness things don't manifest instantly. Sometimes we need a little time to think them through and make sure that it's really what we want. Modify. Now, this thing that you were magnifying, thinking about, seeing, hearing, feel the emotion that you now have it. Whatever it is, you now have it. You have it magnified. It is in your life, and it is wonderful. And it's a blessing, and it's a blessing to you and to others. How do you feel that it's there? Feel it there. I hope your eyes are closed, and I hope you're drifting into the reality of it being part of your life. Is it a happy feeling? Is it a tears of joy feeling? Is it a relief feeling? Is it a I can't believe this is happening feeling? What is it? How does it feel that it just fell out of the sky into your life? Wow, this is amazing. Oh, thank you. Yeah, say thank you. Be quick to say thank you in everything, to everyone, especially to the universe. Thank the universe for its manifestation. Now, picture you with this new thing in your life, and everybody that's on this call and everybody who will watch this call over the next week is in a big circle around you. All your friends, all your Sunday night tribe. And they're in a circle. And they're applauding you. Not applauding, not just, no, we're cheering. We're hollering. We're outdoors. It's like a football game. We are jumping up and down. We are sharing your joy. fact, we're so happy. I don't know if you're happier or we're happier. Now, Jupiter's at the table. Make the cheering louder in your mind. Bigger, more of it. Wow. And see some of the folks coming up and hugging you, giving you a big high five as this thing that you're very conscious of. It's right there. It might even physically be there. And we're all sharing the joy with you. And now we all have our visions of that thing that we were thinking about. And we realize that for every one of us, I have in my mind that we're all out on a mountainside somewhere in a nice little green pasture, a little clearing in the trees and beautiful cloud, fluffy white cloud sky and awesome upper 70s temperature. Perfect. And now we all have that thing that we were creating in our mind. And we're milling about and we're showing our thing to others, and they're just giving us big hugs, and we're just celebrating each other's wins. Using the collective energy of our group, moving it around in gratitude and celebration. What a happy moment. How fun. Melissa's probably down there in the sand, toes in sand. Feel it. And now, together, we all raise our faces up to the sky and our arms in extended gratitude. I mean, I don't know why we choose the sky. It's nice to look up, I guess. The energy is all around us. It's in us. So you could put your hands on your heart if you prefer. You could extend your hands out, however you're comfortable. You could get down and touch the earth. Maybe you lie on the earth. You hug the earth with your arms out, however you want to express it. It is nice on such a sunny afternoon to shine your face into the sun. That's a pretty good position too. And saying thank you. Knowing that we are co-creators. You're saying thank you for the process, not thank you for the gift. This isn't Santa Claus. This is co-creation. Thank you for the ability to speak out and receive. And then from our abundance, still together, still in a group, still in that spot, circulate. So you give from your abundance to someone else in the group. Just think of walking over to somebody and handing them something from your plate of abundance. Give them something tangible and sizable. And don't look back. Circulate it all around the group. What do you have that Brittany needs? What do you have that Arnaldo needs? What do you have that you would share with Susan or Kristen? Or Kathleen or any of the others? What would you share? Circulate. Stagnant energy pools up and gets rank. Keep it moving. Circulate love, circulate energy, circulate prayer, circulate possessions, circulate time. And now let's picture ourselves getting back together in that circle and feeling this incredible blessing, creation, receiving, manifesting, celebrating, gratitude, circulating, loving energy. Take yours, combine it with everybody else's, and raise it up to the sky, because we are going to send it out now. Send it up to the clouds. Let the jet stream catch it and send it around the world. Wouldn't the world love to experience what we just did? And it be real? Send it up. Shoot it out. Send it where it's needed. And send love behind it from your heart. I am loving awareness, as Ram Dass sings. I am loving awareness. I am in love with everything I am aware of. The world needs our love. And that's the one thing we can do together. And it is very, very powerful. We've had illnesses healed this past year. We've had jobs, relationships, kiddos come into the world. The saints have come marching into this group. We've had families restored. We've had people get cars, people get jobs by sending love, circulating what you send out and how you send it out. Come back to you. And now, as we prepare for the week ahead, I would encourage you to do a mini version of this every morning this week before you start your day. Get up with that cup of coffee or tea or whatever you do in the morning and make this a part of that routine. Do it until we get back together next Sunday night. See what happens in your life. At least you'll be sowing some good seeds, and I'll be joining you. I have to get up early. I'm on a crazy routine right now. So I'll see you early in the morning, and we'll be sharing our energy together. If you have something special, don't be afraid to put it in the Facebook group. Let us hear your victories. Let us hear what's going on in your world. It's the best way to encourage each other. Let our our heart chakra light burn this week, like that candle. And so it is. Let's wrap up with 3 ohms together. How about that? Take a good exhale first. What a powerful meditation. Inhale Om. Light to all, peace to all, love to all. Namaste. Sat Nam. Amen. Thank you for sharing that experience. That was some great shared energy. I love that. And we got her done in an hour too. Namaste. Thank you, Cecilia. Yeah, exactly. This and better. Oh, wow. Wow. That's how you manifest, Susan. With just that relaxedness. You guys ever watch Fred's videos? Hey, Mary, glad you made it. You watch Fred's videos, he's just so chill. You know, a lot of people say he's too chill. Not if you knew how he lived. Love those hearts. And we'll be sending you all kinds of good health this week, my friend. Thank you. Yeah. Wonderful energy sent out. Thank you guys for being here. Hope you have a really great week. You're welcome, Kathleen. Thank you. Perfect. Gratitude right there. Soul Trine. Soul Trine, Soul Tribe. It's the same. We've got a Trine soul family. A very good one, don't we? We sure do. Lots of healing tonight. Lots of healing. We're going to see things in our life based on what we did tonight, no doubt. You guys have a wonderful week. I love you. Thank you for being here so much. I appreciate every one of you. And we'll see you again next week. And I'll see you in between on Facebook and on the podcasts. I got to get a subconscious. I'm going to do it on what we talked about last night, but that was just one that has to soak. You know, I can't do it just because I need to get one out. And then we're going to do a kind of a spiritual kind of thing. I'm going to look at some connections with the Bible. So I know a lot of you guys like that. We'll brush up against some things that I think will be interesting. All right. So we got some good stuff coming there too. Have a great week. I love you. Good night.